Born in Limerick but raised in Dublin, Becky Lynch has gone from humble beginnings to becoming one of WWE's biggest global superstars. Married to fellow wrestler Seth Rollins, the two are without a doubt one of wrestling's ultimate power couples. But Becky isn't just famous for her in-ring success. She's also stacking up some serious wealth. From luxury homes to flashy cars, the man knows how to live big. Even after the heartbreak of her Playa del Rey, California mansion being burglarized in July 2025, Becky's fortune and success remain undeniable. Today, we're taking a closer look at just how rich Becky Lynch really is, her houses, cars, and her luxurious lifestyle. Let's get right into it. Net worth and earnings. Let's get started with what matters most, money. With multiple reigns as WWE Women's Champion and a decorated 12-year career, Becky Lynch has reached incredible heights, becoming not only one of WWE's highest-paid wrestlers, but also one of their biggest merchandise movers. In fact, she's among the top-selling female superstars when it comes to merch. As of now, Lynch has an estimated net worth of around $4 million. That figure comes from her WWE salary, acting gigs, and writing projects over the years. Her husband, Seth Rollins, is sitting at nearly $9 million, making them an absolute wrestling power couple. Currently, Becky is pulling in over $2 million annually with WWE, cementing her spot as one of the company's top-paid women. She re-signed with the promotion in 2025 and made her big return at WrestleMania 41 in April. On social media, Becky also adds to her wealth. With over 5.5 million Instagram followers, she makes solid money through sponsored posts that bring in thousands of dollars each. While she doesn't chase as many endorsements as some of her peers, her social media presence alone adds a steady income stream. Outside the ring, Becky has tested her skills in acting, doing stunt work for the TV show Vikings back in 2013, filming The Marine 6, Close Quarters in 2017, and even appearing as Cyndi Lauper in NBC's Young Rock in 2022. She's also been featured in every WWE video game since WWE 2K17, even gracing the cover of WWE 2K20. She's popped up in pop culture too, like her 2023 appearance on Celebrity Jeopardy! That pulled in a season high of 4.2 million viewers. And in March 2024, her autobiography, The Man, Not Your Average Girl, dropped and quickly became a New York Times bestseller. House. Becky Lynch hasn't just made money, she's also been smart with it, investing in a few pieces of real estate over the years. Right now, she lives in Davenport, Iowa, with her husband Seth Rollins, in a beautiful home that's estimated to be worth around $1.6 million. But that's not her only property. Becky also owns a place in Playa del Rey, California. Unfortunately, that house was burglarized on July 8th in the early morning hours. According to reports, the intruders broke in through a sliding glass door at the back of the property. Thankfully, no one was home at the time, but around $10,000 in cash was stolen during the break-in. Cars. When it comes to cars, Becky Lynch has quite the collection. She currently owns a Chevrolet Silverado, a Tesla, a Range Rover, and a Dodge Charger. Her car journey hasn't always been this smooth, though. The story of her dream car, a Volkswagen Beetle, comes from an incident back in 2013 or 2014, which she later shared on a podcast. She had bought the car from a man who kindly let her pay in weekly installments since he still owed money on it. Becky eventually paid him off, but sadly, after the man passed away, the remaining payments weren't cleared, and the car was repossessed. She described it as a heartbreaking experience, calling the seller a lovely guy and adding, "God bless him."
At a show, and there was a security guy, and he was driving a Volkswagen Beetle. I was like, that's my dream car. I bought off him. He was so nice, and he was letting me just pay him weekly installment because he still owed money on it. But then he died, and he never paid it off.
Oh my
God! So then they repossessed it.
Lifestyle. Becky Lynch's lifestyle goes way beyond her houses and cars. As a WWE superstar, she's just as known for her unique fashion sense, often rocking designer outfits both in and out of the ring. Her style is a perfect mix of edgy and chic, totally matching her persona as the man. When she's not wrestling, Becky loves spending time with her family, including her husband Seth Rollins and their daughter, Rue. The couple is all about fitness, often sharing glimpses of their workouts on social media and inspiring millions of fans around the world. Off the mat, Becky has also made a difference through charity work. She's teamed up with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, granting wishes for kids who dream of meeting her. She's also supported causes like Susan G. Komen for the Cure and Connor's Cure, taking part in various pledge drives over the years. Personal life. Rebecca Quinn was born in Limerick, Ireland, on January 30th, 1987, but her family soon moved back to Dublin. Her early years weren't easy. Her parents separated when she was just 1, though her father returned to co-parent when she was 4. At age 11, her mother found a new partner, a pilot, and Rebecca moved with her to the coastal suburb of Bayside, where she spent much of her formative years, later describing them in detail in her autobiography. From a young age, Rebecca developed a love for professional wrestling, often watching it with her brother Richie, who later wrestled under the name Gonzo de Mondo. She also enjoyed horse riding, swimming, and basketball, though her teenage years were challenging, including struggles at school and even failing PE one year. In April 2013, Rebecca signed a 2-year developmental deal with WWE and moved to Florida to report to their NXT developmental territory. By August 29, 2013, her new ring name was announced, Becky Lynch. She made her televised in-ring debut on June 26, 2014, on NXT, defeating Summer Rae. On the personal front, Becky began dating fellow wrestler Colby Lopez, Seth Rollins, in January 2019. Their relationship went public in April after months of speculation. The couple got engaged in August 2019, welcomed their daughter Rue in December 2020, and tied the knot on June 29, 2021. Sadly, Becky's father, Ken, passed away in March 2021. Most recently, on March 18, 2024, Becky announced she had become an American citizen, marking another milestone in her incredible journey from Dublin to WWE superstardom.
As of a few hours ago, I became an American citizen.
How did that feel?
Amazing. Yeah.
So, that's a look at Becky Lynch and her luxurious lifestyle. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but you've got to admit, she's built a life most of us can only dream about. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, cheers.